Dum 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 dum.
Well, it's been a long day on the prairie. Time to head in for a good night's rest. Wait, what was that? I hear something in the bushes. And as a real cowboy, I better go investigate. Be right back. So, what do we have here? Bantam West. Back to my normal voice. Um, Bantam West, a Sandbox Western game along the lines of Western Legends. It's most often compared to. I got this recently from a Kickstarter, actually a pledge from someone else, and they handed it over to me, and I thought, well, this would fit into some of the other Western Sandbox games I have, only maybe better. Well, we'll see. Today's the unboxing. I didn't pay lots of gold nuggets for it, nor did I slap a whole lot of money on it. So you're not going to see the all-in with minis or terrain pieces or whatnot. This is just basically just going to be the core box. The core box. Having said that, still the Kickstarter edition, and it's a hefty box. I can't exactly say how much pounds it is, but I would reckon about. Hear me reckon. I'm talking Western lingo now. About like maybe 10 pounds or so. Um, yeah, it's nice. It has a nice art on the side and on the back. A lot of glare, but also the bits and pieces that you can find inside. Let me get rid of this glare and we'll move right on. Ready and voila. Cool. Now that we've gotten rid of that, let's see what this is all about. Four deadly strangers work, fight, and build to become heroes of the frontier. Welcome, weary traveler, to the town of Gallows Springs, the only civilized town of the entire Death Elm frontier, surrounded by bandits, predators, and cultists. Cultists? Only the toughest survive. If you're going to last, you must find a source of income, or purchase new gear, build shelter, recruit a posse, and protect your homestead. Do you have what it takes? Well, yes, we do actually, because we have this game. So let's see, we got Bantam West is an ITS adventure. ITS, by the way, very smartly, is an immersive tabletop sim. What is that? Let's find out. You can go to the link, or you can keep on watching. Is an ITS adventure game for 1 to 4 players in this frontier sandbox. You must form a plan and play on your character's strengths, weaknesses, and personality to outperform the competition. Whether you live in the life of a powerful merchant, an agile gunslinger, a malicious arsonist, or a stealthy thief, there is a unique way for you to come out on top. From Bantam Planet, doesn't come with feather, whiskey, beads, or a knife. Let's hope not. Let's just see what it's all about. Let's have a look. What the magic in the box entails. Enough jibber jabber. The lid is quite plain, as it's supposed to be in the West. And what is this? Ooh, a letter. Our team here at Bantam is passionate about exploration, adventure, and stepping into the wild unknown. We spent all of our grit trying to capture the spirit of what we love and fit in this box. Your journey starts as a newcomer to the small frontier town of Gallows Springs. You're one of 4 deadly strangers. Yeah, okay, right. We've heard this all before. Nice insert though. I like it. It's always nice. Ooh, what is this? The Hemlock Chronicles. Boy, I love immersion like this. Nice little newspaper. Cult of Nether. We're going to deal with some Cthulhu stuff here. Seems to always go hand in hand with these Western Sandbox games. I might actually need this right now because I do have kind of a headache. All right, let's find out what's going on. Newspaper, be gone. All right, what do we have here? I really, honestly, have not been following this campaign, so I don't really know what is in the box. Technical manual, I assume, is the rule book. Let's have a quick look here. What's going on? There's a lot of text at first. Is this the rule book? Advanced technical manual. All right, so we got one technical manual. We also got a field manual. Now this, see, it says standard. This is probably the rule book. Yes, okay, here we go. This looks more familiar. So we got a contents list, very beautiful. Do we have an index, by the way? Event reference, no. So no index to actually look things up, but hey, maybe that's what the technical manual is for. All right, so we got a component overview. Again, I'm not exactly sure what the component overview is in this Kickstarter edition, the core box or not. Good looking rule book in general. Very nice. Event reference, okay. Let's see what that entails. Iconography. I cannot pronounce iconography. Looks cool. Yeah, bet we'll need it. Post it right up there against my wall while I'm playing to quickly reference it and whatnot. Okay, now we get to the goodies. What do we have in here? We have minis. Okay, so a bunch of this stuff has like a wrap around it and stuff. I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of that so we can continue with the unboxing. All right, so I've kind of just unwrapped a little bit each component just so you can see that I'm not cheating on you. We cheat with poker, but not with unboxings. But just to make it easier and go faster through the components, and then we'll actually get rid of all the dressing, naked, if you will. All right, so what do we have here? We have a whole bunch of tarot-sized cards, a nice pack of them, and they seem to be things like encounters, I want to say. It's Dead Drop, Devoted Fan, Eastern Cottontail, Flash Flood, Gangrene, oh boy, yeah. Hang at the Gallows, Never Pleasant, Highwayman. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of events there. Duh, it does say event. Oh my god. All right, so yes, events then. I won't go through every single one of them. That's kind of the beauty of exploration games, right? Is that you get to find out what they are when they happen. All right, so and then the resulting small deck of cards. Okay, so here we have Hunter's Expedition. Not exactly sure what this is, but looks interesting. Looks like I'm going to need some glasses for this one. Oh boy. Not getting any younger here. Alright, what else do we have? Combat notes. Oh, so these are player aids, and I guess. Yes, these do look like player aids with all the actions that you can do. I've heard that it is fairly simulator-like. The fact that they write it on the game as well indicates as such, but that is still very intuitive. Let's see, and this is some kind of tracker card. Get a kill, buy a drink. Alright. Buy a horse, build a cabin. Oh, you know what? These may actually be the renown points that you have to gather, or the notoriety points, something like that. Because there's 4 in each row, and I think in the base game you have to try to achieve 4. And whichever way you do that in this game is up to you, because it is a true sandbox game. But yeah, so that might be the tracker of it. Okay, another deck being stripped down to its civvies. Ooh, character cards. Are they? Or wanted cards? Other cards? Okay, this is interesting. Alright, so it's 4 characters. Jericho Jones. We have Levi Mercer. Nika Mankiller. Jeez, I don't want to encounter them in the dark. Hannah Wild. Cool. 4 characters to start off with on the back some, I guess, some flavor to it. Always a big fan of flavor. Let's see what we have here. Oh, what is this? Abandoned. So I should be really looking at the back of the side. Back of the cards, I mean. Abandoned. Maybe cabins that you build that then become abandoned. Not exactly sure. And we've got a whole bunch of blueprints. Yes, cabin blueprints. Look at that. So yeah, when you are building your cabin, My guess is that you will then flip these over and, or maybe choose, and then some extra actions. Heat all, burn cabin. Yes, let's build it and burn it immediately. That makes a lot of sense. To do at night. Oh, right. Sorry, to do right and to do left. Huh, okay. It goes to show I have no idea what I'm talking about with this game. But, you know what? That's cool. I get to explore not just the Wild West playing this game, but I also get to explore actually how to play this game. Let's see. Okay, so more points that you have to gather with roles, it looks like. There's pacifist, fugitive, vagabond, and then there's traits. Oh, you know what? And this makes sense now, left and right. So maybe I just discovered something. Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Cool. A wealthy collector. Now look at that. Have a drink, sleep in the bank vault, end your turn, 3 different resources. This is cool. Okay, I like this. I don't know exactly what it is, what I'm doing here, but I like it. I always like when cards line up like this. Bloodthirsty frontiersman. There you go. And obviously, you can combine, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6. So 36 different possibilities, if my math is correct. And if it's not, please do not correct me in the comments. There's no need for that. This is a Western game. Who knows math in the Wild West? Cargo catalog. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. More cards to place stuff on. I also like that when they have these kind of cards where you actually place tokens on. You know, it makes the card a little bit more interesting in my respect than just reading it. Amount, $5. Wow. Horses were cheap back in the day. Nice. Variety of horses. No equestrian, but I like what I see. Set fire to the frontier and watch it burn. Jeez, burn them down. Gets a little matchbook. Well, match card, I guess. That's probably to burn down that cabin that you just built. It's all coming together now. Banknotes. Banknotes, okay. There's so much variety in these cards. I could probably spend a whole hour on this video, which I'm not going to do, going through all these cards. But yeah, it goes to show that there is a lot here that you're placing tokens on or gathering points for. Because you do see like these victory points or these renown points, or whatever they're called actually. I'm not exactly sure. You see them coming back on a variety of cards, but I like that the design of each of these cards is different, yet that symbol, that icon stays consistent. So again, intuitive. Cool. Those are those cards. We have 2 more packs of smaller cards here. Let's see what these are all about. Ooh. Well, this is always a good sign. Okay. Oh, combat cards maybe? This looks like an awfully modern weapon for the Wild West, but who knows? I'm no weapons expert. Buck, trapping, tackle, body slam, brawl, tackle. These do seem like combat cards, I think. There's also some items in between. See, this is what I don't like about some games. They have so many cards and then they are kind of haphazardly put together, so you spend like, you know, several weeks just sorting out all the cards and putting them on right stacks or baggies or whatever you use to organize your box. See cover. But you can't deny there's a lot of variety here and a lot to explore again. Personally, don't mind that much. But yeah, when they sort of like in the factory, you can almost see it here. Like they have like a different type of cards that they just in order just mix up with other types of cards, and then you end up having to sort them out because these 3 cards similar to the cards we had before, but then these vastly different. Well, sort of more death, I guess. So many ways to die in the Wild West. But yeah, like these cards. Oh, these actually look cool. We'll go through these. We've kind of seen these. But then these, look at those. Oh, font and graphic design overload. Excavator, herbalist, carpenter. Oh, look fancy. You know what? I'm not even going to look at the back of these cards. I'm going to just flip them over and see what happens. Are you ready for it? Here we go. Silence! I'm not going to be silent. So these look like more of those cards we had before, but we see Herbalist Slayer. Oh, Buffy. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these mini cards that get to explore. That's grand. All right, what do we have here? We have a bunch of cards in here. Wow. If this doesn't reek of death, I don't know what does. Oh, look at that. Daytime, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. And glare all throughout. Let's see. Trail tokens to be trade. My guess is that these boards kind of just go alongside the game board, the main game boards, the 4 tiles. We'll get to them in a minute. Like Gunsmith, okay, that's great. Can buy guns, weapon rack, nice. In stock, more cards that are maybe there. Looks cool. I do really like the art here. I put a lantern out at night. Cool eye for detail. Rita's Outpost, lovely. See, and the thing is, with expansions, you can keep on expanding with just small packs of these kind of boards, giving you more options in the Wild West to get, you know, points in various ways. I think that's really, really neat. Rita does not have an evening dress, or maybe she just wears her evening dress during the day. Oh, there's Mirth Greymane. He looks like he's about to post his newest country album. Nice. Okay, so 4 cards, looking good so far. What else do we have here? Okay, so 2 bigger cards. I think they're the similar type of cards as those. They're just more important places that you would always go to, like the sheriff's office. It looks like a sheriff's office, and then the saloon. That makes sense. Saloon at night. Huh. These people have not moved all day. What are they doing? Yeah, so this is pretty nifty. I like these cards, and I like that they come in various formats. And then we got a few boards. Oh wait, you know what? Before I start with the double-sided boards, here's one more board. I think this may be the cabin that you build. I am not sure. It does say Hunting Lodge on top. There is so much to look at here. I don't even know where to begin, but freeze your screen now and read for the next 3 days. Enjoy. We, in the meantime, will continue. Okay, so we got some player boards here. 4 different colors. Always nice to sort of distinguish the colors. Oh, well, that's a nice little detail. It's a wooden background. And you can see here, actually, that the boards are triple layered. Trust me on this. There's places to put cubes in on the front, and then there's cards to slide in the back. So yeah, character. This game comes with a lot of character. I think that all the boards are typically the same. They're not asynchronous or asymmetric powers. I always say asynchronous for some reason. But they do look cool, and they give you like that little bit of extra flavor. Yeah, the quality is good. They're quite sturdy. They're not bent, which is always a concern. Quality is really nice. And the same actually goes for these cards. These cards are fairly thin. They're like placards, but they're not bent. They have like a nice sheen finish, which unfortunately is not great for unboxing videos. All right, before I go to the other tiles, we're going to break up this message with some minis. All right, so what minis do we have? Cool. So, yeah. I don't know who that guy is. Wait, it says so on his... What does it say there? Ronin? Okay. But, yeah, other characters. And I think these are standard 32 mil. Okay, so this is a miniature from Waste Knights. That's standard 32, so it's slightly bigger, it looks like. Yeah. Slightly bigger, which does make it easier to paint, which is great. You get a little bit more detail in there, which is also great. And it's not like you're going to be combining these miniatures with other games. However, alright, we got some clips to put on. They're hard metal. I wish. These are hard plastic clips to put on your miniatures so you can distinguish the color with the board that you have. Okay, they're not super in line with the colors, because you can see here the blue is not completely the red is. But I typically repaint them just to make it sure that is like the color of the board. Okay, we got some dice here. Dice. Some dice. Let's give it the good old dice test. 2 thumbs up. All right, dice. You got some dark crystals. Yeah, I don't exactly know why we would use these. Maybe there's a mining element. This looks like this should belong in Shadows of Brimstone. Who knows? We'll see. And do a dice test. Fail, because these are not dice. These are crystals. Oh, big bag. You know what? The magic of editing. Ta-da! A buffet of components. So my guess is that these are your player houses. These are, who knows, maybe some resources, or for on your player board, I guess. Cubes. Makes sense, really. This is your burnt down house, and what do you need for a burnt down house? You need wood. So these are some more resources. Got wood, got some hides, some ingots of iron, maybe, and then some herbs, something, purple corn, who knows. And if you think this is all you get, then think again. There's a whole lot more where that came from. So yeah. Moving on. What else do we have? We got some baggies. Although I might resent throwing them out because I think we might need them because there is no insert. I know. Squeal. And not in a good way. Let's forget about our woes of boxing it back in again. Let's look at some tiles. Because here we have some sturdy tiles, nice and thick. I want to say almost as thick as the player boards, actually. Yeah, almost. So we have the city, the village center, with on the back a nighttime, very nice. We have then 4 types of terrain. We have the canyon, I want to say. Nighttime canyon, daytime canyon. We have a field, just a regular good old grassy land field, somewhere in Illinois or in Maryland. And then we have some more woods, maybe up in Minnesota. Nighttime, and then we have some Colorado Rockies, some icy landscape. And then yeah, all these places are, I guess, where you put your miniature and you say like, well, I want to go somewhere, and that's where I'm going to stake out or something. I want to mine for metal, for ore, or I know, rob a train or something. Cool. I just rolled a die on the floor. All right, final component. Well, and when I say final component, I mean 4 boards, 4 punch boards. You can see also, weep weep, no insert. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some tokens, we have some gold dollars, some coins, a very sinister matrix guy looking back at me there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, they come out really easy. Now I'm just throwing money around. That doesn't make any sense. Yes. Why throw money coins around when you have what? These are, by the way, not in the game. Yeah, so these tokens, boy, jeez, tokens are just coming out everywhere. All right, cool. Then you have these tokens, more glorious punching, or maybe just breathing upon action, so they will fall out. Looking very nice there. Yeah, I'm going quickly through these because this video has gone on long enough, and we don't really need to see all of this. These are just, it all kind of situation depends on what you're doing, but I got a way too big head for this one. All right, well, most wanted. Oh, look, the punch out window. Who is most wanted? We will have to find out. Yeah, I do like these components. Right, this is basically it. I am now going to show you the unboxing. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to unbox this back in, because that's going to be a rapid, fast forward video. Hit it! Okay, so that was it. That is Bantam West, and that is how I, for now, will inbox it again until I find either an insert, if you're picky, or we just sort out all those tokens that you just saw go into a few baggies. Because, quite honestly, I'm not sure if I can be bothered right now. Anyway, that's Bantam West. Well, I'm telling you, this looks like some mighty good exploring, rather than the other so-called Sandbox westerns out there. No weird Wild West, like the things that you see here with kittens and what all. Be gone. Or even like some cursed crows or whatever the heck that is supposed to be. I said, go, varmint, go. And not even this behemoth of a game set in some kind of cold western country land. I need my savannas and I need my saloons. Now that those fake western experiences are gone, I can retire safely home. But first I'm going to have a night's rest. And in the morning, we'll see what we can do about that Bantam West. Good night, y'all.
Dum,